Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and switch the bees out today from the swarm trap into their hive. Uh, my wife ain't with me today, so Christina's not going to be able to record it, so I'm just going to have to do it in kind of like in sections for you guys. Alright, so I'm going to pause it, and the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the side piece there, and then undo the latches and take the cover off, and then I'll be back on here. Okay, so I've got the box opened up. The bees are being pretty calm. The lid's off of it, and then now what I'm going to do, I've got the base of it sitting there with the screen bottom board. I'm going to put the hive box on it, and then I'm going to start pulling some of the frames out and putting them into the hive box. Those are beetle blaster traps there, and I use diatomaceous earth inside of mine instead of the oil. Okay, so now I've got the box on there. I've got the entrance trap reducer. I'm going to reduce them for right now. I've got the top section off of the swarm trap, and the whole top section is not filled in any way. They just got the starter strip on them, like it originally started. That's the swarm. The bees are being really good. They're very calm today. Probably, hang on. Alright, sorry about that airplane. Anyway, so they're being calm. They're being relaxed. I'm going to start moving some of these frames. These are the ones that are going to have the drawn out comb over into the hive box, and I'll get a couple, and then I'll get back with you guys. Okay guys, I've got a couple of them in here, and the queen is actually on this one here. I'm not sure where she's at right now. I had to grab the camera again. I think she's on the other side. Let me look. Let me go back over here. Right there's the queen. That's her there. And I'm gonna get her out, and I'm gonna mark her up real quick. They're drawing out the comb wonderfully. They're doing a good job so far. So I'm gonna put the camera back down. I'm gonna get her marked, and then I'll get back recording again. Alright guys, I'll be right back again. Okay guys, I got her marked now, so you'll be able to see where she's at with these now. Yeah, try not to drop your recording device when you're doing this stuff, guys. The bees are still being pretty calm though. They're kind of getting antsy now though, if I dropped that. But there she is. The camera won't focus. Alright, I'll be right back again. Okay. Maybe it'll focus now. It's not going to focus right now. But that's her down there. Alright guys, they're starting to get antsy. But I just wanted to show you one of these frames up close, so you can see what all is in the... You can see the brood and that kind of thing in there. You can see the larva. Well, if it'll focus. Hang on a second guys. Okay, maybe it'll focus now. There's the larva. You see them in there. So this hive's doing really good, guys. They've got this drawn out. This over here, that's cap. That's brood. And you can see some more larvae down in there. And then you can see some of the bread, bee bread, in there. Some of the nectar, honey. And then again, you got more of your larvae there. And there's different stages going on. just to show you what one of the frames actually looks like up close, so y'all can see it all. And again, it's just that's even more brood, guys. It's just it's going there. This colony's fixing to grow like crazy, but we're ready for that. We're definitely ready for that. Okay, I'm gonna pause it again, guys. Okay, I went ahead and pulled the one with the queen back out so y'all can get a good view of her. But of course it ain't gonna focus, is it? There we go. There she is. She's a beauty. She is a beauty. She's checking out the cells, determining where she's gonna lay the next egg at. And this is all brood. All this is cat brood here. And then again, you got the larvae and stuff in there. You got the worker bees working on them. There's the beauty. That's the queen there. Okay, and then over here, let y'all see some of the eggs if it'll focus in on it. I don't know if it'll focus or not. Well, I don't know. I can't tell from the view I'm looking at if you can see the eggs there or not. I can't tell, but hopefully you can. Hopefully you can. Alright, so anyway, there's that cell guy. I mean, that frame. That's the one the queen's on right now. Alright, guys, I'm going to start putting this thing together and then I'll get back on here. Okay, so I got all the frames put in there, the 2 beetle blaster traps in there. And again, those are filled up with diatomaceous earth, as you can see. There's no oil in there. So they're set, they're good to go. I'm going to put the cover on it and I'll get you one more talk and then I'll be off the video. Okay, so I'm just going to leave the swarm trap, the part that the bees are still kind of messing around in, that's done. This one here, they're still going in and out of that hole trying to figure things out. But I'm just going to leave it right there next to the hive, and they'll figure it out. They'll get the scent, they'll get the pheromone, and they'll head back in there. So there you go, guys. That's all you do. You catch your swarm, and then at night you move your trap to the location where you're going to put your hive. And then once you're done with that, you let it sit for a day or 2 or 4 or 5 days or 10 days if you want to, if you got enough frames and stuff in there to wait it out. Hell, I mean, you could even wait even 2 weeks, but or 3 or 4 weeks if you got enough frames in your trap. So she's all set up. I took all of the bottom ones in the trap, which is where they were set up, you know, making had all their cells at for the brood and stuff. I put all them in the dead center, and then I put all the top ones from the trap on the outside of the center ones. That's how I did it. So it's all set up. I've got them a small reducer for now, and I'm gonna probably turn that into a double here before too long. I'll just probably give them a day with it like it is, and then I'll probably put the double in there. So once you got your swarm trap, you set it where you want it, you leave it for however long you want to, and then when you're ready, you simply move the swarm trap off of that spot to the side, and then you start setting up your hive on the very spot that the swarm trap was sitting, because that's the location they'll come back to. Because you got to remember that while we're doing all of this, you've got all these other bees out here harvesting, and when they come back, they're going back to this location no matter what, to where that original swarm trap was. So that's how you do it, guys. I hope this helps you out in some way, form, or fashion. Guys, I love you. Get in the Word, stay in the Word, get the Word in you. It's the most important thing you can do. I love you guys, and I mean it. I truly love every single one of you. Everybody, absolutely. I'll talk to you guys.